Nobody, welcome back. Alright, let's go ahead and get back in here. What is this? 10% weapon strength. Okay, yeah. Let's put this on him. There we go. This is going to be a pretty rowdy fight, from what I remember, but let's go ahead and do it. So it has been a few days since I've made an episode on this one. I've been kind of hopping around trying different campaigns out. And I do have a bit of a cold right now. I hope it's cold, hope it's not COVID. I was running a fever yesterday, but then I'm not today, so I don't know. I hope it's just a run-of-the-mill cold. My daughter did have a runny nose, but she seemed otherwise okay. So, it is what it is. But yeah, if I'm sneezing, if I have to blow my nose or something, I will try to mute the mic. Hopefully I don't forget to unmute it. That is something that I did forget when I was trying to do an earlier episode of something. Okay, so we're just going to try to bum rush these guys as fast as possible. Okay, and they, really love to focus fire this guy out. Did I have this last time? Oh, that's the regeneration. I was thinking the summoning of, these. So yeah, sorry if I sound a little weird, but it is what it is. I'm trying to crank the content as fast as I can for you guys. Yeah, like I mentioned last time, I think in hindsight, it's probably better to go for the damaging aura. They need to get more Nurglings also to mess with, the archers. Oh, they're running the cavalry in. Hell yeah. Oh, now they're running back out. Okay. I say sure, let's do it.
Nurgle's pestilent Remastered. It is done.
They're coming in very soon. Yeah, they're here. Okay. These guys should basically be wiped by this point. Pistoliers will probably rally back. Yeah, they're already back. It's annoying. They basically have to just choose to be dumb, pretty much, and try to fight us in melee. Or else we just don't have a great answer to them. I mean, we can... we got Nurgle with... or Kugath with his ammo, I guess. That does help some. Okay, so let's... Where do we go here? I guess we just go for these guys. These guys are running down this hill pretty quick with this stuff, but I really don't want to run uphill. But it would be nice to cut them off. If we can do that. Well, we'll wait on those. What? Okay.
The Pox Father. I will. Pox, they not pass. The spread. Guide.
Yeah, they were really trying to focus fire him out.
My experiment succeeds.
I mean, we still have like a pretty good chunk of healing for them. For Kugath, rather. So I think it's not like code red yet, but. Oh lord.
Nurgle's command.
Oh I didn't mean to do that. I mean, it's not the end of the world to do that right there, but. Okay, now it's getting a little more annoying. Yes. All right.
Corruption is salvation. Death embraces me.
And experiment. Grandfather asks it. Plague Weaver, moving, spreading, infection. Infection is inevitable. Source
Praise the Earthfather.
They're still just like hard going for him. We have a bit more healing.
most prudent. Fly, bearer.
Actually, we can just fight this dude, I guess. Yeah.
Rot, child. Rot, cower.
I mean, I say it every episode. It just blows my mind. Absolutely is insane how people don't think that Nurgle is good. Like, I'm not being contrarian. I'm not trying to all caps or just be, just be different to get views or something. It's like, legit, they're really, really good. If not the best. It's on a strictly cost basis. Like, again, it's a 2,000 gold army. I just beat up 220 stacks. They got the jump on me with support from their town before I killed them the first time. Maybe they weren't full 20, but I was definitely, like, really outnumbered when I first fought them, you know? How many of these ogres kill? 180, wow. Ogres are very good. Newsflash, I am going to do an ogre campaign soon. I think most people understand that ogres are good. There were a few, like, I won't say full-on noobs, but there were some people that were speculating, oh, ogres are not going to be good. They're large units, and the enemy could just get spears or halberds. It's like, dude, come on, man. Like, you're not that naive, are you? Like, yes, spears and halberds can be good. Like, yes, in theory, they beat large units, but ogres are very mobile. They have 54 movement speed. They do a lot of damage, and they're only 125 gold, and you can get them off of just a base 1 town. So, like, that alone, they're fine. But second, like, the ogre faction also has answers to that. They have pretty good artillery. So, they're good. But most of the time, you can just run around the halberds or the spears and just go do something else. And sometimes you can just beat them straight up. Like Gorgers, for example, get bonus versus infantry. So it's like, okay, the spears are going to get, you know, whatever, 15 versus large. They get 20 versus infantry. Now, the spears do have more range, so 2 rows can attack them at once. So it's like, yes, spears and halberds are good against ogres, but I think that's a bit overblown. Okay, and we did want to fight them outside the town also. Like, I could have attacked the town, but I really wanted the infections, because you get way more infections outside of town than you do in towns. Oh, we did lose a Nurgling. I didn't even notice. Damn it. I mean, obviously it doesn't matter too much, but it would have been nice not to lose one.
Ingredients for my brews.
Arcane Conduit. I guess we'll just get Blight Boil. I'm not a huge fan of the Rotfly. It does allow you to, you know, position further forward in a safer way. So, if you want to, like, move up ahead and cast, like, multiple Blight Boils on the enemy before they get in range, you can do that, but I'd rather just have the armor, to be honest. Okay. Blight Boil. I mean, Blight Boil is really good, especially against those clumped up archers. But, okay. We got all that. We should be able to take this town, I think. I really don't want him to kill the spawn. Okay, we'll just 4X it and just run at him. Okay, and then I can, like I was doing in previous episodes, I really like that, and I gotta remember to do that more. But I really like that idea of just reading off some of the comments y'all leave me. It's just kind of a little more interactive. It's not quite the same as streaming, and I might stream one of these days. I mean, a lot of people are watching, and I think that maybe it would be more popular. Almost nobody streams on Twitch, though. A lot of the big timers stream on YouTube for Warhammer for some reason. I'm not really sure what's up with that, but if you guys know, like, why people stream on YouTube for Total War Warhammer, is the algorithm just better than Twitch's or something? I don't know. Okay, so Chris Ayer says, what's the plan for when the portals open? Okay, well, by this point, you know what it is. But obviously, when he posts that, that was on episode number 4. And like I said, I record these ahead of time, so I won't be answering them live as fast a lot. But we're going south. I think going for a soul is early. I mean, you can do it, but you lose a lot of map presence. And I personally don't think it's worth it. I mean, maybe it is. I don't know. But I think it's definitely more fun to take a portal and start killing somewhere else. So I think picking on Empire is a good way in a lot of campaigns. That's a good way to go. Just because I just don't think Empire is that strong compared to some of these other factions in the early game. Okay, so everybody, we don't even want to risk these dying, so let's just take those out.
Decay Lord cultist.
I'm about to do a Cathay campaign as well, and that's what my game plan is for Cathay also, is just go down to Empire. So, I think with a lot of factions, a good plan is just, you know, try to secure your local area, do as much as you can in the first 30 turns, get it on lock, and then just port in around Marienburg or Altdorf, and go from there. because there's such a huge density of towns, like I described in this episode. Huge density of towns, several ports. The Marienburg port in particular is very valuable. Lots of resources, you know, timber, just all sorts of resources you can use. Good position. It's in the corner of the map down there, so you're not going to be getting flanked by as many people as you might in other places. Oh, it's Rory. What's going on, Rory? Oh, ran out of energy. Oh. Okay, well, hold on. I'll plug it in just a minute for you. Well, Daddy's got to use his Poe for right now. Here, hold on a second. I'll plug in Big Poe. She's wanting to use my phone to watch cartoons because her phone ran out. Okay, give me just 1 second. I think I can plug it in if you want to go in your clubhouse in a second. I can plug in Big Poe, and it'll work again in just a minute. Shuck's calling this fort that I've got for her over there her clubhouse. Put a blanket over some chairs and things, and she can go in there under this desk, and it's got a little nightlight and everything in there. It's great. It's plugged into the wall. Oh, is that your doghouse? Woo! So the doggy doesn't like crazy noises, so then I'll just make a crazy noise. Okay. Oh, the doggy likes it peaceful. That's true. Okay, just while this is loading up, I'll just get her a charger there. Okay. Oh. Oh, no. Okay, hang on. Alright, hang on. Doggy's freaking out. Okay. It'll be ready in just like 1 minute. So just hang on, it'll be ready in 1 minute, and then it'll light up and you'll see it. You can do it. You want a high five? Oh, it's a paw. Oh, it's a paw.
It belongs.
Oh, a high five. Doggy high five. Okay. Oh, nice. I didn't realize. Oh my gosh, that is huge. Wow. So if you fight stuff that's far away from your capital, you can get this trait. Seasoned Campaigner.
The doggy turned the switch.
Perfect Vigor is really good, and 10%. Wow.
Slow and fast. That.
Okay, hang on.
That.
Yeah.
Which is fast.
Okay.
Doggy switched the switch on fast.
Okay. Okay, it's going fast. Wow. That's very fast. Okay, it'll be ready in just a second. I know you want Daddy's Poe, but Daddy's gotta use it real quick, okay? It'll be ready in just a second, okay? I know, Daddy's gotta use it to talk to the people. Okay. So it'll be ready in just a minute. Why don't you go look at it? It's almost ready, I'll bet. Okay, so what do we want here? I think just Nurglings are fine. You know, I could get some of these bigger ticket items, but He just gets so much value out of Nurglings. I think just going with that is fine. I mean, we just beat 40, or however many, 2 armies. Like, they're not gonna send more than that, probably. Okay. So we're working on this. He still has the sack plague. Oh, you got the tablet. Okay, good. Okay, and then over here we've got Kislev's massing up some stuff. These guys are wanting to probably set up and come for us. Constantine is taking some attrition, but probably not that much, to be honest. So, alright, so I've got to decide, am I going to go over here? So I'm at war with these guys, or do I double back and go for wait on him? These clowns are somewhere. I think, okay, so they're over here. They're going to want to fight me right here. These guys also have a decent little stack. Okay, so I guess... Are we going to be able to take City of Splinters anytime soon? Drop's kind of weak. We might be able to if we get... How long until we get another thing? Grinder. Okay, so we're gonna get one more right here. If we have 2 grinders... I think we'll be able to deal with it. Okay, so we just need 5 more of these to get the physical resist plague. So rot. Could put rot plus a base damage. I mean, palsy's pretty good too, but I do want this. I could do an extra 20% to spread. Let's do that. Let's do rot and then 20% to spread on this guy. Oh, we only have 592. Like, so we're, you know, we've got a decent amount of infections. We don't have like an insane amount right now. Okay, but I would like to get that rot. And I'm putting it on the army, hoping it'll spread, because remember, like, the armies are able to spread it like 50% here. Okay, so I don't... This guy's just gonna, like, hide, I think. My instinct is to run this guy north. I mean, we could run him over here and try to take this stuff. It's like, can I beat this? I just don't know how many bears he has. I guess we just come over here and maybe ambush. Does any of this count as woods? Alright. We'll see if we can ambush him. I don't know. I feel like he's just gonna, like, run back in the ocean or something if he sees me. So I could just hand off a couple of these. I mean, I just plagued him, though. I should have maybe plagued the other guy. This will be fine. We'll hold it as is. We'll just kind of bait him here and see what he does. If he just, like, runs over here and raids or some crap, it's going to be really annoying. But we'll just kind of leave it as is and see what happens. Okay, the technologies are good. Oh yeah, we need to... Okay, so let's try to come down here. And we got one more turn on a couple of growths. Obviously, we got kind of punked here at Darko Wharf. We got tier 3 here running, and then here we'll have tier 3 soon. Okay, and then... down here it's going to take a little minute. Where is all that? Didn't we already close that rift? Yeah, we closed it. Okay. Alright. Okay, so let's answer, or let's look at a couple more things here.
Worry not. The Nurglings are locked in their chambers.
Side tip for anyone reading this: use so Scavenger 626. Who is this? The other guy? Okay, that's fine. It says use fever and pox for when you want a quick town buildup. The main reason is that upon use, growth is doubled or tripled alongside tier 1 tech bonuses to allow for bigger settlements quicker and better defenses. The fever comes into play as it spreads and gives an instant cash check to help your poor incomes. That being said, pox lowers infrastructure times by 1 turn. There's a commandment that does the same. One is to dedicate a single province to just infrastructure that spread disease building. You could have incomes. Okay. I'm gonna have to look and see, because I'm not... I think you might be talking about that thing where you get extra gold when it spreads, which I think looks interesting, but I'm not entirely sure that it's worth it. Like, maybe late game if you have a bunch of contiguous towns. Okay, Rotoskulls, whatever. Plague. Okay, good. Slanesh. Okay, so this guy's wanting to take Altdorf. Now this is going to be walled. Can that hold it? I'm not entirely sure. Now, he is in range of this garrison, which is probably pretty big. But they would also just be reinforcing him, so I could fight him before the garrison. Well, that's what happened before, and I had to run across the map, depending on how big the map is. Okay, so we did get the really good plague here. Okay, so saying go for pox. Use fever and pox for when you want a quick town buildup. Okay, so yeah. So like I said, I think this one is kind of a bit of a bait early. Like, you can get some gold off of this for sure when it spreads, and that is nice. It does help out, but you are paying at least 100, gold for that early on. Like, the infrastructure stuff is cool, but a lot of times it doesn't really matter. Like, you can get to a higher level of growth, I guess, early on with that, a bit. So yeah, I can definitely see that. And if it's a lot of your property, like if this spreads, 4 or 5 times, like, yeah, it's gonna be pretty good. But that's still, you're paying 100 infections in order to get like 600 gold. If it spreads 4 times, which is not a lot. I mean, I have almost 50,000 gold right now, and I've only got 500 infections. So I think gold is much easier to come by than infections are. If you really want the money, you need to go for the sack plague early, which is what I did. So yeah, I mean, I could definitely see it. It does allow you to boost up your settlements. So yeah, I mean, I do think that pox is really handy if you do want to boost your towns. But, most of your towns, until you get a lot of money, it's probably okay just leaving them, like, level 1, right? Excuse me. and could also go into, you know, maybe level 2. So yeah, I mean, I think that it definitely works, but I think the best thing to do is to try to rush one of these fairly early plagues. I think Rot early on is definitely, you need to be doing that just so that you get more Nurglings. And then after that, it's kind of up to you what you want to do, but... Okay, so I could go, if I'm really scared about this fight, I could put the physical resist on him for the fight. That sounds pretty good to me, because I don't... Am I being threatened up here? Okay, wow, he actually is stepping up. He dashed, too. Okay, so we can put the physical... I mean, I think we beat that just straight up, even without a special plague, but... Now, how much is this sack worth is the question. A lot. 19,000 sack. Okay. So if I fight Toddbringer, I think he'll fight me. So do I want to pay 150 infections, effectively, round trip? Now, can I do 2 in the same turn? I can't tell. I think I should be able to plague him twice. Hi. Oh, wow. That does look yummy. He does
It
get
has
new shipping
sprinkles on it
benefits.
too.
Yeah? Okay, so I definitely want that money. But the question is, can I beat this without 9, 10, 11, 12, so 12 units. It's tiered 3, so presumably he's going to have like 1 or 2 knights or something, but probably not too much. This is just a bunch of junk. I don't think we need the 20% extra resist to beat it. Yeah, I think we'll probably beat it anyways. Yeah, everyone's basically full except for the spawn. Alright, let's do it. So I'm not going to use the plague stuff on it, but... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. I think it's still fine. Just a couple extra units. Okay. Thought they had more than I thought they did. I think that's fine. What? He gets the garrison for free? Since when do garrisons not count as reinforcements? I thought that when I fought last time... Hey, thanks for the follow, I appreciate it. I thought last time the town came in as a reinforcement. Maybe it's if you're in camp stance. Is that silly? Okay. Alright, well, it's going to be a little bit harder than I thought, but I think we can do it. I mean, the only thing that matters are the ranged units. It's like, how many ranged units do they have? And, you know, am I going to be able to heal through it with Kugath? Like, that's basically what it is. Can he tank a lot of that? I think especially with Blight Boil, if they end up grouped up, we can definitely blow them up. The Ogre helps too, just having an extra flanker in there. Okay, so yeah, I like that idea. I mean, I know people love that extra gold one. I think if you have a lot of contiguous places that have extra spread, kind of like what you said, if you have like 5 provinces or something, and you can get that spread going on all of them, if you get like, you know, 10 units, especially if you put it on your own army first and then you let it spread. Okay, when you have that extra, like 100% extra duration on it when it's 8 turns, then I think it's probably worth. But just putting it like on your own town, I don't know. It depends. Like the money definitely is a thing, but I think getting up to the specialty plagues is the biggest deal. Like depending on which ones you want. I think if you can win without the 20% physical resist early in the game, then going for the sack money and then going down to Empire is the way to go. Okay, so I just want to get over here ASAP to cut off these reinforcements. Like, as soon as they come in, I want them engaged. So I don't want to give their ranged units time to do anything. Also, if they are, like, all lined up and clumped up here, then I could get a big blight boil or stream of corruption or something on them. Oh, I can't deploy over there. Okay. So they're all going to be there, but I can't be. So they're trying to run over there too, is what it looks like. Oh man, this is where a Rotfly would be nice. Just being able to drop a Blight Boil like right there. Oh my gosh. Like, kill half their army. It'd be awesome. It is kind of greedy though, because the healing is better. Like, Blight Boil is the one that's gonna, like, you know, give the shocking, like, oh my god, you know, damage, but the healing really is better most of the time. You're just never gonna kill the Nurglings, even though it just doesn't look as sexy to do it like that. These spears are just like, does anyone care to attack us, please? No, 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 no. Okay, these are swords. We just gotta watch for spears. Okay, there's a bunch of dudes creeping in there. Oops. Where are they focus firing? Oh, they're trying to get my dude, probably. Those are halberds. Okay, we gotta watch out for these halberds. Alright, let's try to go around this way. There aren't any halberds on this side, so we'll try to take these guys and just wrap around here. Doing a little too much here. A little too much focus fire. Oh god, he's getting focus fire too. Let's get him out of there. Let's get him in here so that we get a nice little heal.
of disease.
It's been white. Oh, that was the unit I summoned, I'm pretty sure.
Rejection is inevitable. Me. Not power.
Grand decomposition.
When supper. Carve the meat. What? They and us. A superior position.
Okay, is Big Poe ready? Okay, go ahead.
Spreading infection. Blade Weaver. Moving. The Pox Father. For my studies. To death, blade. They die. Vesta. Pass. Pass. Spread. Die. A sensible location. Very well.
There's still a few of those dudes left.
Stopping. On it. Fingers of sickness. Biggest in the tribe. Unspeakable toxic.
They're, God damn it, they're focus firing this dude down. Get away.
All hail decay.
Okay, there we go. Look at this just pile of bodies everywhere. Alright, let's kill as many as we can here. What are we looking at? 45 minutes. So I should have plenty of time. Yeah, we want to kill as many as we can because we are going to try to siege them. Which, you know, we can heal up at the start of the fight like our lords, but obviously that's going to count against their replenishment cap, so we'd like to not do that. These great swords? I don't know what those are. I mean, the great swords don't really matter. It's just like the archers are the biggest things that... I mean, let's be honest, nothing much really matters. Like I said, the only real threat is they focus fire out a hero. Either with their lord, they run up and just try to beat him down, or more than likely, they just focus a bunch of archers on him. So you can just walk out of their range. I mean, Kugath outranges them.
I know you're too loud.
Okay. Well, you can go in the you can go in your clubhouse a little bit more, and it won't be as loud in there.
It's doggy.
Oh, the doggy's house. Okay. All right. So just kill as many of these little dudes as you can. Said just swordsmen just do not matter. I mean, just as I've said over and over in this campaign, if it's melee, just about, except for the Khorne battle, because I was extremely outnumbered and outgunned in that fight. But against most infantry, then they just stand no chance against Nurgle. Specifically, the Bloodletters are one of the only units that is like okay if they have the same number, but again, they cost 3 times as much as Nurglings do, cost-wise. But the Bloodletters, because they do have magical attacks, and they have, like, pretty high base damage, and pretty high melee attack, then they can, you know, cut through some of them. But, again, still think I could have won that fight if I was positioned to leverage the regeneration a little bit more. Okay. Yeah, man, those, like, the ogres and the spawn, I'm telling you.
Too loud.
Let's put in big numbers. I mean, they deployed, what, 3,500 units or something against my 900? And mine are, like, some of the cheapest units in the game. So we're outnumbered, like, 3 to 1. More than 3 to 1. Almost 4 to 1. We lost 100 units, they lost 2,600. Nurgle trash. We don't even have a combat plague. Like, we don't even have the 20% physical resist plague. This should not affect the sack bonus either, because the sack bonus is dependent on the buildings, not the garrison. We have so many of those. Septic. Okay, that's nice. I have the missile one, right? Oh, maybe I should get Bloated Carcass, honestly. I will get it at some point, but I kind of want this Pestilent Decay. We'll get Pestilent Decay, and then we actually might get the missile, missile resist one. crushing defeat. Alright, we'll see about that. Okay, we're possibly going to go over on time here, but... It's possible we could lose Outdwarf to that army as well. Well, we might be able to get it, we might not, but we can just retake it later if we need to. It's not a huge deal. We just want the sacks, like... That's the biggest thing. We can retake lower level towns anytime we want to. We just want these juicy sacks before anyone else sacks them. There's not a lot of competition down here for some really good sacks too. You know what I mean? Starting to sound a little suggestive, but I mean, I guess the ogres are the real competition. Like, you don't want the ogres sacking all your things down here before you get to cash in. Because sacking ogre building, like, it sucks. They only have like tier 1 or tier 2 towns. You want those juicy, like, humanoid towns. I think we might start like here and then wiggle on over
Praise the Earth, Father.
to the other place. These also take down walls and doors really quickly. So, I mean, ogres are like pretty OP. Just in general. Because that's another perk, they can just knock out walls really quickly. But yeah, we're just going to start here and then run over to that one just to get away from some of these cannons. Oh, when are these dudes coming in? 154. Oh, they're coming into the town, though. Okay. Well, does that mean we should just beat down the gates, then? I mean, these cannons or whatever are going to focus fire Kugath. I think we have time just to run over. Once we get inside, we just win, I'm pretty sure. Okay. Just run over there. These cannons, these arrow slits. Yeah, they're arrow slits, so it's not like, I don't know. You know, whatever, yellow. Let's just kill him right here. I'm not as afraid of arrows.
Right decay. Disease is a boon.
Yeah, this will allow us to start, you know, just burning stuff and getting into the town before, what is this? The trap, oh, okay. Oh, it takes up that whole thing. Ugh. Both entrances there. Putting up another one there. Alright. That's annoying, but...
Worshipper of disease.
Nurgle's pestilent Remastered. Dreams. Hearts. Kugath. Blade. Blade Weaver. Moving.
It's also awesome because your units actually take damage, then you fill up this bar pretty quickly. If they technically take damage, they just heal it back. Oh no, most of them are falling back. I'm glad they don't do the garbage anymore where they like open the door and partially let some of your units in and like glitch it out. That was really troll. Warhammer 2. So I'm glad they got rid of that. on, guys. Don't run. Just hang out. That's it. God, of course, he would be the first one in. Get out. This thing just feels kind of unresponsive. Like, I guess you can't fire it in straight up melee. I'm gonna hold on to this for a little bit.
Corruption is salvation. The cult of pestilence.
My ogres are taking a beating here. Yeah, let's back those up a little bit. We can heal them, but I guess I didn't have them in for that AoE heal, which is kind of annoying. I swear these things are so freaking annoying. These gates. I guess I could have come this way. Whoa, why am I so... Okay, I'm not actually taking damage. I don't think. This dude's firing on me or something? Yeah, okay. How close are we here? How long is this taking me to break this? I didn't look at the clock. I feel like it's at least 2 or 3 minutes.
Cleanliness is blasphemy.
Yes.
Actually, no. Let's see. We can let them do their thing over here. That's fine. And then... Alright, good. Got him. They're still chasing some of those running people. Alright. I meant to summon these things, but I mean, I guess I could just summon over here. I think they're all running though.
Decay Lord cultist.
Took him down. Okay, let's get another comment. I know this is going to be, like, probably it for this episode. Okay, so I like the idea of Scavenger, like I said. I think that's more of a late game thing rather than an early game thing. But yes, like, getting growth early is nice, but like you said, money is kind of a deal. So yeah, I don't know. The problem with, like, focusing on the growth stuff early is that's giving you stacks to get towards the plague that gives you the 75 growth, which is nice, but usually growth is not the big problem early. It is the money, like you said, and the best way to get the money is to try to rush the sack bonus. So you want to be doing the plague that gives you that, and I can't remember which is it. It's not egg. It's buboes, I believe. So you want to be doing buboes, even though it's not that great early. Just getting to the 250% sack is just completely game changing. Like, it's so much money. Like 18,000 gold. Just think about this. Like, if I didn't have this sack bonus, it's 250%. This would probably be like what? I don't even know. 5,000 gold sack or something. So I'm getting 13,000 gold just off of this one instance. Now, how many times would that 150 gold per spread? How many times would it take to get to whatever the number is? Even like 10,000 gold, right? It would have to spread like, I don't even know, 50, like 60 times or something just to equal one sack, you know, early on. So that's why I think that thing is kind of a trap, because it can work. It's just the 250% is just so much more money the vast majority of the time.
Break this place.
Now, you could do the buboes plus the 150, but the problem is, like, you just might run out of infections early. Like, it could work, but you're a little light on infections early in the game, I feel like. Okay, that's actually really good, because we don't care if we hurt ourselves in most fights, because we'll just heal through it. Okay, now we've got Pestilent Decay. It's very good. Mortis Engine effect. Okay, so I think I just go with Bloated Carcass here, just for the missile resist.
Nurgle's chosen. A new testing ground.
Mid one's out of there.
The plague weaver.
Oh, we got it tier 2 even after a sack. Wow, it's pretty nice. Alright, now we're starting to get some money. We're getting a bit more security here. This one does have walls also. So I think we can go with that and a military building. Go ahead and get that started, and then we'll try to get this up to tier 3 if we can. Other places, we'll still wait a little bit on it. But, yeah, that's fine. Okay, and then... Are the dwarves coming for us yet? I don't see them just yet. They might be. I'm thinking about it. Okay, so I believe we should be able to at least put the 20% physical resist. I think we would win without it, but that'll definitely make sure we can win this fight, and then we can come up here and try to take these guys back. Are they okay? So they're sieging this now. And that should let us beat most of these other clowns. How long until we have the replenishment one? I think it's this one. It's quite a long time. Also, if you do try to research Fever, I think it's 5 turns, which will put you behind on your Rancid Aloe building cycle time. Okay, and did we just get... I don't know if we just got another one of these. Okay, so we do have a grinder. So we could put a grinder with this army, or we could put a grinder with Kugat's army. I think we probably can put it with this army, maybe. It's because he's not as strong as Kugat yet. But we can probably just get rid of this army, honestly, after we win this fight. But yeah, let's go ahead and we'll just make sure that we get this going. So now it's the 40% resist on everybody, so there's no prayer. Like okay, we'll start off here next time. We'll show you the power of this plague. And then it is likely we will probably get another soul grinder with this army so that we can go north, and then that should be enough to really help us start cleaning out some of the Tzeentch factions, because they just cannot deal with these soul grinders early on, especially. But anyways, that's going to be it. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Be sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed the content, and I'll see you next time.